Today in Brotato we go on our journey to become a king. What is Dex talking about? Well, I've mixed thematically speaking characters, you know, where we pretty much have like a lineage, it's pretty much a character growing up into the king. I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. So we start as a little baby. That means we can have up to 24 weapons with reduced item prices in the shop, and then we become an apprentice. So this means at this point we start becoming stronger and leveling up. Next up we are the Brawler, you know, we start fighting, we become more powerful, and because we fist so hard, we become a knight. And after we are a knight, we are sent to the king. So I want to have this, and I want to get the dude. Ja, scheiße, ne? Wait, the quarterstaff! Of course! I don't think we can have the same weapon multiple times. No, we can. So I could go for a bunch of quarterstaffs to level up faster. This is like putting a baby on steroids, and that's definitely what happened in medieval times, that they did that. I mean, look at like 10-year-olds back then and then like 30-year-olds today. You won't see a difference. So this actually makes a lot of sense that we level up faster. And I would say we'll even skip the entire shop. Maybe we'll go for you. That is 2 bonus max HP, then we will, it's not. But we can take it again now. So we'll get rid of you because you're not officially here. And I would say we'll wait maybe for more primitive weapons, because they give us bonus max HP and armor. Medieval. Yeah, I would say we'll save the money here. I could have rolled a little bit to get a weapon that I want and lock it, that we don't pay all too much for rerolls next round. Though keep in mind we pay a humongous amount because they are all level 2. So we don't really want to... Hey! No! No, I praised you as a great enemy. Stop it. Give me my money. Hey, he stole my money. I can't deal with him this early. I got a crate. That is useless. Weapon slot. A mace is medieval. Okay, first the quarterstaff. Let's actually use our brain. But we'll use the medieval heavy mace to get a lot of bonuses. And this also scales with our minus 1% attack speed. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, I have to sell you. I totally forgot about that. 2 HP, perfect. This is pretty much just an item in GMO that says, yep, you combine characters, it does nothing else. But here, in this case here, we actually lose 2 HP thanks to the king. So that just gave us a bunch of bonus HP. And look at this, my sticklers. We are growing. Our baby, like, I just lost 1 HP. So how do we do this? I think this will be a fight with traits that are reasonable. Like, we don't want to use weapons that don't fit our characters. We got another crate. Beautiful. We did get a level up as well. Explosion damage. I will take it because it's not worth selling it. Another quarterstaff. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I like it. This is 6 melee damage. Like, look at this. 14? It's 4 melee damage, as I said. Isn't that insane? Oh, wow. Okay, more enemies. I'll take the quarterstaff next. So, we will have up to 24 weapons. Don't be all too discouraged by Dex just running the same weapon all the time. We are only doing this to level up the baby fast, because we want to get out of the baby steps, right? We want to become an apprentice very soon, which we are actually about to achieve. Like, we have 5 steps to go through. That means the king is at level 24. And at level 6, we'll upgrade to an apprentice where we can take more weapons. But right now, it's just mini baby steps. Does a baby play with a mace because you've locked it in the shop decks? Well, I don't know what babies exist in your place, but here in Germany, the first gift you get as a baby is a mace with spikes. Okay, that is also a baby weapon. I like it. Let's go for the raw damage though and roll. A circular saw. That is the perfect medieval thing. An apprentice, you know, like a doctor. Yeah. Baby gecko, I don't think we'll need that. Honestly, let's just roll. Back. A stick is a perfect baby weapon. And an apprentice weapon, right? Because you learn with the stick to fight with the sword. If you can't fight with the stick, then how do you imagine to fight with the sword? You can't. Bonus attack speed would actually be good. It's very pricey, but I think it's worth it. I shouldn't have locked the stick. Like, it sounds reasonable, but if you think about it, we have a better stick right now. So why would we lock a worse stick? Even though we may be a baby right now, we are not stupid. Maybe a little bit, but not like entirely. So the moment we reach level 6, we turn into the Apprentice. At level 12, we'll turn into the Brawler. At level 18, we'll turn into the Knight. And at level 24, we are the King. Now, will we be able to do this in this one run? I don't know. I can't tell you. Let's get a little bit more curse, but let's not die. Again. Holy moly. Yeah, we attack very slowly. This is dangerous. More damage is good. Weapon slot is amazing. Let's go for the... You know what? We are the baby right now. We can't afford this. More trees is good. A baby with a hammer. Can you hammer a baby? Maybe we shouldn't ask those questions, you know? It's like, I look at my HP and I'm like, I can't go for that. Wait. Oh, this is a very good apprentice weapon. Because if you hit someone with a cacti club, it sounds spiky, it sounds hard, but think about it. Is a cactus really hard? Okay, if you use enough force and enough speed, it probably hurts a lot. But it is definitely not as hard as a mace with metal spikes. So I would say that's a very good apprentice weapon, but again, we need to reach level 6 to unlock that. And right now we are still in the baby steps. Let's get the trees. We have a huge amount of bonus luck thanks to the king, I believe it is. So, let's get a crate without dying. The issue is because I increased my HP with the one item that gives us 3 HP but makes the fruits worse. We can't use them for healing, but I just need the HP stacking. And the minus HP from the king only happens once when you get an item, not twice. Well, that is incredible. So we'll get you, we'll get you. Yeah, so now we got only 1 HP. Here we got only 3, but if we find them again... Babies play with scissors, right? Obviously. Yeah, of course. This is all for the future. Wait, what level? We are level 6. So now we're an apprentice. So an apprentice obviously uses rocks. He obviously uses rocks. Because you go smash with the rock, right? A rock needs no skill. I mean, sure, you could argue, well, Dex, a rock needs skill because you throw it at the enemies. But what if you just smack their face with it? Huh? Then you don't need to throw it. And if the masses are big enough, then it doesn't matter where you throw the rock. It will hit something. And someone gets rocked. That's also called being stoned. And... oh, no crate. I need crates, dude. My HP is looking horrible. You gotta imagine, our sticks are giving us a humongous amount of HP. And I'm just losing a gajillion HP for buying items and leveling up. And the funny thing is we really want to level up because then we gain bonus weapon slots and eventually we'll start getting normal stats. But right now this is actually a nightmare because the enemies have an easy time to kill me. I need bonus armor as well. That one is fine, but it's barely any harvesting as you've seen. Recycling, I can't afford that. Wait, cacti club. That is the perfect one that we were talking about. Then we'll go for the rock, then the scissors roll. The chopper. Don't we go for the chopper? Yeah, maybe not. Wait, you're good. Because we're not skilled enough, we can't land crits. Like, we are just a brawler. No, an apprentice. Scheiße, we are an apprentice, not a brawler. Nah, that checks out. That checks out. Just trust the Dex, okay? The Dex knows exactly what he is doing. This checks out. Now, because we are no longer the baby, we can no longer buy the stick, the quarterstaff. Like, we can't get more of it. However, we can of course upgrade them, right? Because once you become older, you still learn how to refine your skill to improve it. But you don't start building up your early skills, because you already have them. So this means the quarterstaff, even if you get a weapon slot now, I won't be able to buy it as an individual weapon, but I will be able to upgrade other weapons. Okay, this sounds really stupid right now what I'm doing, but I gotta say, I really enjoy that. Like, these are so arbitrary and pointless rules, but I actually think they make a lot of fun for an interesting challenge. And the biggest challenging part is that we don't become overpowered. Maybe the Butcher Blade was actually decent. Just to increase the healing again. Nah, it's fine. So the lens, we don't need that. The mirror is perfect for self-reflection and growth. This is perfect for the run. But what will... The apprentice is just a baby with a beard, get it? Yeah, that will... Scheiße. That would have been so fun. So I guess I'll just double up on you. The quarterstaff to upgrade, as I said. You're as dumb as a brick. You're as dumb as a brick. Nah. Like, I like the idea, but nah. You're good, we can take that, we are loud. Salt water, very good. Chopper. Do we do it? Maybe I should do it. This also works for the apprentice, right? Because if you're a cook, you start out as an apprentice. What does a cook do? The cook choppers, you know? Every single time he starts cooking, he just goes... Yes, that's a chopper sound. Don't sue me. Oh my god, so many enemies. I love this. So the problem is, I'm also getting a huge amount of experience, which means we level up a lot on this wave. Which means we lose a huge amount of HP. But this will be fine because we gain so many stats. Like, one thing we are definitely not struggling with is damage. But we are struggling with survivability. How could we fix that? The legendary that gives you bonus... what do we face? 1 horde wave, 2 elites. Whenever you see me GMO mods, like when I do GMO mods, usually I don't have 2 elite waves or horde waves. Because if you restart the game to reset the waves and get something else, all of the GMO characters are gone. So you have to reselect all of them again. And that is very annoying when you have 5 characters to always do that. Holy moly, when the game paused I thought I died. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. We don't want you. I want you. I want you too. So we have the scissors, we have the chopper, we have the salt water. Let's roll. Scissors again. Do we just upgrade them? I could also wait 1 round to get 1 more scissor. This is medical and precise. Yeah, I think I like that. Ugly tooth to slow them down. Spicy sauce, perfect. When you're young, you do stupid things like spicy sauce, for example. Alien worm, again, yeah, it's fine. Do we go for the claw? Well, but this would be for level 12 for the brawler. Yeah, it's way too early. Never ever go ahead in your evolution steps as a person, you know. Anyone who was put on like high responsibilities as a child knows exactly what I'm talking about. Because it just doesn't work out and you imagine all of these things you have to do and you panic and you know, not good. So we have to wait until it's time to take those weapons. Now what does the knight differ in weapons compared to the king? Well, the king takes kingly weapons, legendaries, insane weapons, cursed weapons. The knight is not strong enough for that because the knight is still learning to deal with all of the new weapons, you know. Obviously it drained a lot because we have the apprentice, we have the brawler, so he's experienced in using them, like to efficiently use them, but he can't use them to their full potential. Honestly, I should just upgrade my weapons to the max because the king gives us a huge amount of bonus stats. Yeah, I should probably do that. And I still need to be careful. I mean, that is good, I'll take that, but minus max HP hurts. Spyglass, amazing. And because it's not a common item, it's only tier 1 items that nerf us, this is fine. So we go for the scissors, let's roll. Yeah, sure, we need the stuff, you know. So is it time to get rid of our past experiences? One of them. For primitive and blunt. I think I'll do that. Goodbye. Past experiences, welcome new experiences. Sometimes you have to overwrite them, you know, they're not legitimate anymore. We have another scissor. We have the cacti club as well. So if we have 2 of them, we start scaling up our damage. And currently we have only... No, we have a bunch of primitive. We have 7 primitive. So we can combine the quarterstaff, which means we lose a medieval. Is that worth it? Taking on wave 11, this is not the horde wave, but the enemies deal 50% bonus damage. That means strong enemies one-shot us right now. That we are not getting a lot of armor really hinders our growth, but I mean, if you think about the sentence I just said, isn't that perfectly fitting to a baby, right? This would actually be so cool if there was a character in the game that would evolve over time. Like once you reach certain milestones, maybe like certain amount of stats in particular fields, or just a level that would also work. Then you would grow up to a stronger character, you know, that can happen a couple of times. That would actually be so much fun, oh my god. Oh, careful. I think I need to do the corner camping strategy. The problem is we don't one-shot the Sharky boys. So if they get in, I will probably just die. So I also have to dodge them. And the cursed enemies, okay. 9 more seconds and we'll get a humongous amount of experience bonus on this wave. We almost have it. I want to have the experience, but it's really dangerous. I'm just happy that it worked out. We got almost 2 level ups. Do I already have you? I had you, right? Yes, the first item. Let's take it again. I mean, isn't this perfect? Isn't this perfect? The warrior helmet, right as we are about to grow up. This is like a gift from our father who is like, son, You have been an apprentice and you have achieved adulthood. You are now a brawler. About to be. Let's take it. Weapon slot. That means the cactus. We are still not there yet though, so we can't buy the maze. That's... No, that's... Nah. Oh! Holy chopper! I mean, at this point, to be honest, I feel like the chopper is just out. It was a wrong decision, you know. When you grow up, you have to learn. That is perfect. Let's get that. But we have to combine it because past experience. 15 experience gain. Holy moly. A rock. Perfect for the apprentice. +1 bonus armor, which also gives us melee. We have 62 melee damage. What? I have 17 armor. What? That is the bigger what out of this. So right now we are 20 HP, which is very solid. I think I will roll one more time. You can't use that yet. Melee damage, yeah, we don't need it. Attack speed would actually be nice. But I don't think it matters all too much. This is just a too big penalty in HP. So now we are slow, but we are grow. Okay, that sounded stupid, but it rhymed, you know, so I wanted to say it that way. We are now level 12. This means we have officially become the Brawler, which also unlocks a lot of fists for us that we can go for bonus dodge. They have bonus attack speed, so they'll be able to nuke the enemies. It would be perfect if we could get the exploding fist, because this would help us clear the enemies, but it looks like we are tanky enough to easily deal with the enemies here. Oh my god, look at this. Why do I have 17 armor? There's no way I got this much armor. Someone must be giving me armor. You give us armor, but just a little bit. You don't give us armor. There's no way I picked up this much armor. Do I really get that much just from the trades? That's insane. Okay. But this is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Who needs HP, right? I mean, usually I'm the guy who always goes for HP and not for armor. And there is a reason for that. But I almost feel like this is... like we are unkillable. What we need is, we need to heal when we kill enemies. Maybe I will also build up crit, but I will probably do that once the baby is gone. Like, we have all of the weapon slots. This is not worth it. This is not worth it. Weapon slot. Weapon slot. A brick. The warrior helmet. Let's do it again. You know what? I'll go for 1 brick. We have the claw. You scale with attack speed, which I guess works out. Sure, we'll take that. Banner is minus knockback but bonus range and attack speed. You make the enemies slower, that's actually helpful. Yeah, I mean, this is good. It attacks very fast. Let's go for another rock to upgrade it. And I think I will go for the banner because we need attack speed. There's another claw. What do we do now? I kind of want this one to break. We could go for lifesteal for sure. The hammer would also be a possibility. It would give us bonus damage. Bonus HP, but a humongous amount of bonus, negatives. I will lock both of these in case we unlock 2 slow. Oh my god. So how do we break the brick? I don't think I'll be able to ever break the brick because it attacks too slowly. So we never get the money. Well, I mean, I sometimes get to attack with it. And if we are lucky enough, this will just mean that it breaks, because that's what I want to do. Worst case, I sell it because it was cheap. I think every apprentice experienced this, that someone called you as dumb as a brick. But because now we are Brawler, this is like a past memory that we had, but eventually this just phases out, right? That you have like some concerns on your mind where you were told you were stupid, but the better you become, like the stronger, the more knowledgeable, the less this memory is in your brain, because, well, you ascended, you're better now, it doesn't affect you anymore. So eventually the brick will disappear. Either by force or by self-kill. 3.9k damage on the gauntlet. This one, the claw. Bonus experience gain, minus max HP, but it also gives us HP. Yeah, we got 2 HP there, perfect. So we have 1 weapon slot. I really want both of these. But I think I will go for you first, because that's the most fitting one. We sadly can't take that. We need to be the knight. That is evil, but I'll take it. Bonus boss damage will be good for the future. I don't think we need that though. Okay, here's the strategy. Where's the brick? Top left. Please be top left, boss. Okay, well that sucks. You're a dasher. Nice dodge. I almost died. Okay, Heilige Schnitzel, are you fast? Okay, maybe I'm just very slow. Could also be the issue. Our brick didn't break. Ja, das ist doch... Sag mal. You're supposed to break, my friend. I need you out of this world. It's 60 material, you know. I really want to have that. We just gotta wait for it. Eventually it will happen, but maybe it's a scar for life that we'll never be able to get rid of it. I definitely need a lot of bonus movement speed and I have to be careful what I do. But some people are just very slow in growth. You know, they get stuck and this is what's happening to us. It's like we are a little bit glued to the floor. But we will get there. So we need level 18 for the knight, which we are very close to, just 3 more level ups. And keep in mind we have a huge amount of experience bonus. Currently this is like 75? 109. Oh, because of the quarterstaffs, right. Perfect. Meh. Meh. You know, that's a meh moment. Hammer, bonus damage. That is a lot of HP. And the next time we'll get more out of it. You need to be upgraded. Yeah, I think we will keep them. Quarterstaff upgrade, nice. Lucky Charm, insane. Hatchet is very fitting to what we are doing right now, but we don't need more. We also don't need more of you. Let's continue. So the hatchet, you know, sometimes you just have too much of one thing. And while that is a thing that happens, we want to become a king. So we have to be smart about our decision. We are not like a Dex, you know, growing up, who is not very smart about his decisions. He just does whatever he wants to do. And if that means he borderline dies, well then, yeah. That actually happened a few times. I wish I was kidding, but... So, as a kid, I love to do like inliner skating. You know, those are the ones that have like the 4 rolls on the bottom, but they are like in one line. They're not on the different sides of it, where you have a little bit more stability. And a friend, well, let's say acquaintance, taught me that. And he was really good with that. Now, the problem is, Dex was always a guy who was willing to do any stupid thing whenever it came up. And that guy was not very cautious about what he would do with me. So we went on a hill, a very, very tall hill, and it was very steep. And this was like the 3rd time that I was driving with the inline skater. And I was just like, yeah, sure, let's drive the thing down. And he just shot ahead. And I tried to keep my... Oh, that's perfect. Well, we have no crit. We have a little bit of crit, so that's perfect. But yeah, he shot ahead. Nah, I don't really need that. I think we'll go for Cacti Club, though. You know, should I? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? So, he shot ahead. Oh, wow, that's insane. That is also insane. But we are about to level up. No, that's perfect. Yeah, let's take that. So he shot ahead and I just drove on my own. And early on I tried to like hit the brake, you know. You have to lift your leg with that. And then you brake with the gummy, the rubber that is at the end of the inliner blades. Roller blades, sorry. Yeah, roller blade. No, inline skates. That is the word. Now the problem is, if you drive down a hill, you have to use a lot of power. And holding your stability, if it's like the 3rd time that you drive with them, is really difficult. So at one point, I just couldn't do that anymore. And I just became faster and faster and faster. And I had to like stretch out my arms to get stability. And I was so fast that the wind hitting my arms and my body made me shake. Like I would like, you know. Now the issue was, I was driving downwards the hill to the main road. And if I hit the main road with that speed, either I drive into a car or the car drives into me as I go over that. And then I saw this little pole. It's like a metal pole that cars can't drive through. And my decision, my short-term decision, which I'm really glad about, was I will just drive fully into that. Now, luckily, I managed to just hold out my arm and, like, hit it with my arm. I couldn't do it with my hand, but I would rotate around it. And because of the forces on me, I was pushed into my knees. So I slid across the concrete floor, which was stony. It wasn't flat, it was stony, with my knees. And luckily, nothing actually really happened to my knees. Like, I was fine. But yeah, that was a horrible experience, all in all. Wait, can we take you? I don't think we can really take you, right? It would be a very nice improvement, but next round we'll level up and the knight doesn't play with a hammer anymore. That was just it. Yeah, well, unlucky Dex. So all in all, this was one of the worst nightmares, but this was one of the calmer experiences as well out of my childhood. I did a lot of stupid things. Like, there was no drain of thought in my brain. My only thought was, this looks fun, I'll do it. Like, I was especially good running away from my parents when we were on holidays, on vacation, in foreign countries. And if you think about that, if you're like in Spain, in Turkey, on the Caribbean islands, you know, it broke! Let's go! That's perfect. But yeah, if you're in foreign countries, it's not even about whether the country is dangerous or not. It's already dangerous as a kid, as a 5, 6, 4-year-old to run away from your parents. But now you're in a country where no one understands you and can help you out. And people get abducted. Like, I'm not saying it's insanely likely, but it does happen. And as a blonde guy with blue eyes, it is a little bit more likely in certain countries to get abducted because it's rare. And, like, it's rare. So, yeah, that was, in hindsight, luckily everything worked out. That is horrible, we'll do it. It's fitting. We are building up our kinghood. What is a king? A king is fat and slow. You deal 210 damage? Even though our attack speed is so bad, you know what, I'll take a second one. Because a mace is still fitting. Now we upgraded to the knight, so let's go for you. But we need to find knightish wings? Spiky shield. Of course, the spiky shield. That is like a brawler knight type of thing, if you think about it. We'll go for some speed. Yeah, that will not happen. Do we need more claws? We are not allowed to buy them anymore, but we can buy them to combine them. A sword is perfect. Do we want crit? I think it's about time that we bump up our crit. Yeah, but not this one. That's horrible. Oh my god, I'm slow. Like, look, I'm willing to take negative speed, and I know less speed means more healing, but if a boss jumps on us and I can't evade the boss attack, I will just naturally die because I get hit like 3 times. Even with our armor, that means I get nuked. I mean, so far so good, right? I can't believe this is working out. Oh! Speedy boy. Speedy boy. Goodbye. We've just turned into a nuke that walks around slowly and haunts down the enemies. To be fair, that's a knight army, right? If you're walking around, strolling through the landscape, and suddenly you see like an armada, like of the cavalry, on the horses of like hundreds of them, yeah, this is what it feels like. We're just a little bit slower. But again, our goal is not to become a knight, to stay a knight. Our goal is to become the king. And the king is slow. The biggest threat of a king is him rolling over you. Let's also start taking the crit chance, even though it's minus HP. So we have the sword, we have you, we have the spicy sauce, lifesteal, very good. Fishhook. That is perfection. That is just perfection. Beautiful. We'll take... Oh, we can't take you. Another sword. So the goal is to curse as many weapons as possible. Kind of. The problem is because we're not a king yet, we can't really deal with cursed weapons. So they are more likely to fail us and that we lose. Because we use them wrong, so more cursed enemies spawn. And that is totally not an excuse of Dex who earlier said only the king can use cursed weapons, you know? To pretend why it's right that we are using cursed weapons now. No. It just means it's bad if you use cursed weapons right now because the enemies become cursed for the misuse of the curse. But when the king is around, this won't happen anymore. Well, you would think it doesn't happen anymore, you know, but do you understand why the kings always die to really weird situations? It's not because someone kills them to take their place. It's because they are actually not that good at dealing with the curse as they think. They're very powerful, so they don't notice the curse for long. But once they notice it, you know, the well gets poisoned and eventually they die. Perfect. Well, that is not that... Oh, wow! Holy moly, that's insane. I'll take some explosion damage. You got cursed, cool. You didn't get cursed, but we want you. Do we have a blue claw? We can upgrade this claw and then get this claw again as a replacement. Helmet, lifesteal, luck. Do we have a mace? We have a mace. Now, this is not a knight weapon, because a knight is glorious, so we'll just upgrade it this way. Holy moly. We still can't use it anymore, but we can combine it. And now, well, it's decent. Holy moly. Wait. Wait. I want to curse this so badly. I think it's fine. We did manage to curse something, but it's obviously the weapon. The red items rarely ever get cursed in my experience. Okay. So, the problem is the dude is about to start dashing. I have to take on this dude. Because he will shoot like crazy and I... What? Who was that? That's the claws. Why are the claws so broken though? We don't have that much attack speed. We have 76% attack speed. Never mind. Keep in mind, this is just their scaling. So this is like having 76 melee. Why am I so slow? Like, I know I'm slow, but why am I this slow? This is okay. Something is dealing 6 damage that we have. I need to figure out what is dealing 6 damage. This is abysmal. Wait, how do I have something that deals 6 damage? There's no... I must have seen that wrong. There is no way. I mean, we don't see the bottom line of our weapons, sadly. Yeah. Dude, I don't understand this right now. They are free. It's the cacti club. The projectiles that get shot out. Of course. Oh, that makes sense. Careful. We are at an absurdly high risk of dying, by the way. But the good thing is, we are 2 levels away. And we will officially be the king. And we achieved our mission. Lucky coin, perfect. Sure. Nah, we don't need that. That is good, alien eyes. Because if you're a king, you're kind of an alien. Obviously, garden, perfect. No! I mean, it's our crown, right? We have to take that. It's just way too fitting. I would have loved to have you. The anchor. No, the anchor doesn't fit. The anchor doesn't fit at all. Do we still have a mace? Didn't I buy a second one, right? Wait, did we? I swear. Yeah, we have a mace. But we can't go for this. Do we have a scissor? We have a scissor that we can replace. Perfect. So now we have you 90%. Another... Well, now we could have cursed that. Hey, we'll find a bait. Did I have a hammer? I had a hammer, so you get combined. Another claw cursed. Well, goodbye red one, welcome blue one. I'm not even sure, well, it should be worth it. Even though we lost stats, it should be worth it. Welcome to the team. We do have a mace, so you get combined. I mean, a mace also fits to the knight, but not really. And the spear doesn't fit. This would have been the brawler. I have to win. I have to win somehow. Okay, nice. Okay, okay. We got this. Luckily, we got this. I mean, we are so close to become a king. I hope I get enough experience here. Because then it's then it's achieved. Everything I wanted to do got achieved. I don't think we'll become a king this round. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. How much speed do I have? Minus 53%. That's totally fine. That's manageable. Very manageable. If there's a cursed strong enemy that gets in on a weak side where our weapons aren't strong, totally manageable. I'm not panicking. You're not panicking, Anakin. That's not me. It's all good. Let's get some of the trees, I would say. There's an alien hatching. Can we kill that? No. We were so close. No. Jerky. That is perfect. The knight needs a lot of jerky to maintain his power. Perfect healing. Bonus damage. Lure's amazing. Weapon slots. Mace. We only had one mace, so I can't go for that. But we can go for you to combine you. Roll. Coupon's amazing. Do we need... We can't buy that, sadly. This would have also been viable, but it's too late. Sad tomato. Yeah, we don't need that. It's actually out of the way. And we heal early on. Pocket factory into the industry, you know, industrialization. Scared sausage makes sense because we burn the enemies. Is it a knight thing? It's a thunder sword. Right? That's like a mini version of the Excalibur. Or Dexcalibur. Yeah, no, that makes sense, but we need to wait to level up. I will also take you. Let's roll back is perfect. I still have the mod installed that I can have unlimited items. That's what's going on. It's fine. We will heavily industrialize. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I totally forgot about that. I mean, it won't have a big impact today because the run won't last very long. Our main holding, like, what's holding us back is we are king. We are officially a king. No one can stop us now. This is where our rule of power is starting. And the people realize, oh boy, that dude shouldn't have been king. We shouldn't have voted for him. But it's too late. Well, back in the days it was different, you know. If you weren't satisfied with your king, it was just like, you know, head off. That easy. Nowadays it's different. You're stuck with them for 4 years. We are about to hit level 25 because we have so much experience gain now. This also means we are about to get actual bonus level up stats, which means I can heavily invest into HP or armor. I kind of want to go for armor. You know what? I'll take that because we need the HP desperately to not die. This one is useless. It's also not limited. Let's roll. 45 range is good. I have a roll here for attack speed. Sure. The HP was also nice, but attack speed helps. Nothing got cursed. But now we deserve you. And we need to find our Excalibur as a king. Any moment. You're unique. Perfect. Any moment. You're not unique. Well, you know what? I'll get you. Ugly Tooth, also a second time. I was thinking, well, we are no longer knight. That was it. That was just it. We are done. You know what? I'll take you. Scissors. We can replace them. Hammer? Hammer. We can replace them. Well, scheiße. Well, if it gets cursed, we can replace it. Yeah. Oh, this is not looking good. This is really not. I love this right now. This is so much fun. This just shows how certain success sometimes can drag you down. And you don't even notice it. Because what you're looking at is not the speed of growth. You're looking at the growth itself. But you don't notice something is going wrong. It's becoming more and more slow. It's slowly poisoning you. You're now the king. What else is there left? Exactly. What else is there left? You have achieved it. The only thing left that you're progressing to is death. There's a dude hatching. This shouldn't be a problem unless he's cursed. Then it could be a problem. He's not cursed. I will hunt down the beast. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I will hunt down the beast. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Why was this so much fun? I don't understand it. It was not a special video, but for some reason, this whole mindset thing was a huge amount of fun for me. HP perfect. Dodge also good because we need... Did you just curse both of them? That's what I was hoping for, but I can't... Oh, no. We can't buy that. Wait, can I combine? No. So we have to sell you. Past experience and so on. We have the scissor here. Perfect. Then we'll go for the shackles. We don't need more healing. Well, I could have bought it that it doesn't cost as much. We definitely don't want that. Attack speed is good. I need more weapons as a king. Is that... That's not a king weapon, right? That's just not kingly. I could replace our sword in case this gets cursed, but I don't really care. I mean, I do care, but not really. Do we have enough attack speed on some of them? Yeah, you attack very, very fast, so that would be bad. We will curse the rock or attempt it. That is so much HP. Let's go. I don't really care about any of these, but if they get cursed, it's a nice bonus. Ugh! Oh, am I glad we have so much healing. Oh, I'm really glad right now. Also, the bonus HP saved us. I think if I wouldn't have gotten the 2 HP items, we may have died. I mean, someone would need to go back and look at our HP when we got to the lowest point. But yeah, I think we would have died without the bonus 17 and 8 HP that I bought. Or how much was it? No, 5 and 17, 22. I kind of wish there was an item that your turrets can collect material for you. This would make a lot of sense to me. It's like a unique blue item that your summons, or your, I guess, structures, can collect experience. You know what? That would be a fun item to add to the game, yeah. Especially when you play the engineer, it's very dangerous to walk outside of your turret range just to collect stuff. I mean, okay, to be fair, there is the insta collection on the entire screen, right? So you could argue it's not that useful, but it would be a very niche item that you just have for these characters, and maybe no one else can get them. Only someone... Nah, we are not doing this. Only someone who actually has structures. Yeah, I'll take that. Bonus armor, bonus melee damage, you got cursed. That means you're out of the game. The rock also got cursed, so you get combined. Perfect, I'll get these two. Well, I didn't even need them. That is good. I will just buy you and combine. We don't need to curse them. I could curse you. The problem is we are being held back if I do that too much. Like, we need to see things. I could curse the Cacti Club, but honestly speaking, not our main thing. The rock, though, How many rocks do we have that are uncursed? Okay, that is worth it. That is horrible. That is the final fishhook. I'll take it. We'll try to curse it. If it doesn't happen, you know what? I'll just keep trying. It's still fine. I kind of want to get hit by an enemy. Now we have 26 armor, so not that much has changed anymore because, well, we only got it from the trades mostly. But yeah, I will still try to increase it as much as possible. Our melee damage right now is 120, which is absurd. And I would say the goal for the day is that we hit wave 30. Then we have our achievement that we sit on the throne. Listen, I know you really want to go to wave 40 and I understand that, but you see the main problem is our movement speed. We will just get one shot by delays. So let's just limit it there and say it's an accomplishment instead of failing. 16 damage from a random enemy? 21, 27? Oh my god. Okay, we have way less time than I thought. Because the scaling goes up every single round by quite a bit. And like the faster they become eventually, the more of a problem this will be for me. Yeah, cool. You know what? We don't have time. So the rock gets combined. The spyglass, I'll just buy it. Engineering is a lot of bonus damage. I'll tear another Creek Fire. I don't think they stack, but that is funny that we got you now. Did I mess up? I think I messed up. Because we only had 4 quarterstaffs. Yeah, because I got rid of one, right? Yeah, I had one too many in there. Did I get one too many rocks? No, I think we had 3 rocks, as far as I remember. So the sword we can attempt to curse. Do we need another scissor? Well, we just buy it. All of them are cursed. Perfect. That would be nice. That is actually nice. Let's roll. We don't need any of these. Fish is okay. That's our second lucky coin. Sure. Why not, buddy? Let's go. How much speed do we have? Minus 60% still. The good thing is we don't decrease it anymore. 40% speed is manageable. To dodge one hit, and that's also it. After that, I'll just die. Oh my god, look at the bonus material that we get out of the enemies with the rare item, like the red one, the new one. The 70% bonus is mental. But the problem is I'm so slow, I can't pick it up. Okay, now we're at risk of getting hit. 29 damage? The strongest enemy hit last round was 27. And this was just a normal random enemy, not a strong one. Oh no. Oh no, no. I have 100 HP though. I think I can do this. You know what we need? We need a stone skin that gives us bonus HP. And after this run, I need to remove the mod that allows us duplicates. Okay. I need all of the experience. I need all of the money to buy in the shop. That was decent. We are almost level 30. Baby Gecko is perfect. Experience gain minus HP, but it's fine. Armor. Lucky coin got actually cursed. And the sword, we are not allowed to use it anymore. But we can combine, keep that in mind. So you didn't get cursed, that's fine, we'll roll. Well, that doesn't do anything. Scarf? But that's bonus speed, we actually don't want that. No, 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 we're not messing around with something bad. The hammer to upgrade you. Another rock cursed. So we will combine you, then we get the rock as a replacement. We do have a sword here, and we are running out of money slowly, so I can take it. That is another claw, but I think we have all of them cursed, right? Didn't we have 3? Oh, but what we can do is we can combine them because this has more curse. You now have wanted 1. More crit, we need that. Another rock? Is that? Nah, it's not needed. But we can combine them, let's go. 1 at 8. I'll give you a chance to get cursed. The sausage doesn't really matter, the armor is important though. Well, to be fair, kings don't really wear that much armor in comparison, but they still wear armor all the time just to look fancy. But it's not really usable armor, right? Because they don't fight. They're lazy. I mean, they fight with their food, but that's also it. Do you see how much material they're dropping? This is absurd. Dude, I love the new item they added. Because all it does is, yes, it's a huge penalty, but it's pretty much, hey, curse this item and it's crazy. Sadly, we don't have it cursed. But one day I will just make a video where like the goal is to curse that item, like all of the items that give you bonus material out of the enemies. And we will try to go as crazy as possible with that. Wait, is it material dropped or enemies? Material dropped. Do you understand what that means? That means we can go for the brick. Not now, but in that video. Like, I get all of the starfish. Yeah, that's the one. We will get the one that doubles on pickups, the metal detector. We will get this one cursed, like all of them cursed. And then we just break the bricks. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, sure, let's take that. It doesn't really matter. Attack speed is important. Let's go for a little bit of armor or lifesteal. Sure. Barnacle got cursed. That is insane. No, you didn't get cursed. It's fine because we combined them, so nothing changed. Jousting lance? No. Do we have one of them? No. I don't have that much money left, so I'll take it. Bait, more enemies is more money. In this case, it's actually a lot of money. Scissor is also maxed out. We are so close to doing this. You're good. Monkey, nice. Let's continue. Don't die now. This is the biggest test. I mean, we also have to win wave 30. And we have to fight 3 bosses. All of which will bombard us with a huge amount of... We are so dead. Not now. But on the final wave. We are completely dead. I take 30 damage from the enemy hits. I won't be able to survive the bosses. I need to find a way to dodge them while still attacking them. I can definitely not run away with the speed. Now what I could do is, I could bump up my move. I can't bump up my movement speed, it's locked. Holy moly, I almost died. I don't know how we survive the next wave, by the way, because that is like the one where so many enemies spawn. Okay, that's kind of funny when I wiggle around like this. Mirror, good. No, no, yes, no, yes. Sure, right? Well, wait. Is that worth it? No, this is way too much healing. This doesn't even do a lot. Like, after an entire wave, 14 HP is a little bit of a meme. So you get combined. We'll take you. We have a hammer here. Why do I keep thinking... Well, we do have a hammer, but just one. Yeah, I can't use that. That is XP. A cursed quarterstaff. You know what? I'll take that instead of this one. It does nerf us, though. Because we lose the bonus stats we get from the knight. Hold on. Yeah, I'll do it. I mean, I'm very split on it, if it's actually reasonable or not. But I think it's worth it. Just for the chance to max them out. Yeah, there we go. See, look at this. Perfect. So now we just need one more cacti club. I guess what I could do is I could also just No. We keep our history. You get upgraded. And that was it. Final wave. We have to survive this. And then we have to beat wave 30. And then we are officially the king. Oh my god. This dude just did 50 damage to me in one hit. Oh no. Like, we kill them fast. So this is not the biggest... Well, relatively fast. So this is not the biggest issue here, but just wait until we fight bosses that just sit on me, and I can't evade them. I need evasion. How much do we have? We have 14% dodge dex. Are you... If you become fat, you just can't dodge a lot, okay? I mean, you can use your meat to dodge, I guess. But that's just what we are dealing with now. I can't change it. It is what it is. There was 400 material on the stage. Oh, yes, perfect. Perfect timing. Nice. More max HP. That doesn't do anything. Dodge. Well, but that was also it. You know. Temporary blaze holder for the sword. Temporary blaze holder for the rock. Quarterstaff? Oh yeah, perfect. You get combined. I would have loved to have you. We need a temporary blaze holder for the hammer. If I don't manage... Oh, perfect. How do we do this? So we combine you and we get you. That is way too expensive. Maybe... that was useless. What? Dex... Like... Chill. Chill. Okay, we'll combine you and get you as a replacement. Dude, I have to sell all of the... No, we have the hammer. We have the hammer. Combine. So this one is a temporary blaze holder. And the rock. No, the sword got combined. Yeah, that was just it. So you're out. You're out. And this is how it was. We had 21 weapons. We sadly didn't find a new one. This is the final wave. 40 armor. Decent amount of HP. To be honest, I believe in us. Come on. You need to kill this dude because he spawns too many bullets. We did it! Okay, now the dashing is the bigger problem though. The dashing with the slashing. We did it! We are officially the king of Brotato. We have achieved all of the stupid milestones. Now the search for the Excalibur, we did this in another video already, so we don't need to do it today. We've already proved ourselves worthy, but we had to go through the life from the baby to a king. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.